Hey guys, how you doing? This is Crag Dweller. Recently I was asked by a couple people to show or talk about what packs I use when I backpack or do day hikes. So here we are. It's kind of rainy and not very nice out late this afternoon, and I had some time, so here we go. I'll try not to bore you, and I'll show you what packs I've used and I continue to use. So here we go. This is a large Alice pack that I got from a family member who was in the Army, and he gave this to me when I got interested again in backpacking about 6 years ago, and I actually used this on my first overnight weekend. And I think just from the sheer volume of it, it's true. The bigger the pack, you tend to put more gear in it, and I certainly did. This was, I'm guessing, 45 to 50 pounds, and man, did I pay the price. Tried to do too much too fast, and yeah, I was sore. It was not a good time. But anyway, this thing's huge. This is going to be my shit hit the fan, pardon the language, bug out bag, just for the fact that it's so durable and you can fit just a ton of items in here. It's got some side pockets. The suspension is not comfortable at all. It's brutal to wear this thing with a heavy load, but again, it does work. There's not a whole lot that can go wrong with this thing. It's very heavy fabric. The pack by itself, without any gear in it, is 8 pounds, I think, 7 or 8 pounds. So it's not for the meek, I tell you that. But again, durable, and you can fit a ton of stuff in there. So that's that. After that, I actually invested in a pack. It was from Millet USA. It was a nice 50-liter, almost 60-liter pack that I used right up until last spring. But again, that wasn't light either. It was 4 pounds 6 ounces, the pack alone. Very durable, heavy fabric. Loved it actually, but I decided I would obviously try to cut some weight, so I don't have that pack anymore. I sold it to a gentleman who's using it in some wilderness adventure racing type stuff, but he wanted it and he bought it, so the best to him. Let me show you the pack I use now for most of the year. Probably seen this in other videos. This is a Mountain Hardwear Koa 35. I don't believe they make it anymore. I think you can still get it online if you look hard enough. But again, I'll try not to ramble, but this is the pack I use in early spring. In the summer I use it, in fall. This is durable in a sense. I mean, it's not as heavy as the Alice pack, but it's very durable, and it does have a somewhat waterproof roll top closure here. I've had this in some pretty good rain and nothing got wet inside. Get this nice roll top, just like a dry bag, functions just like that. And you can stuff this thing if you wanted to, right up to within a couple rolls of this top and be good. This is the most comfortable pack I've ever had. I love this pack. It's a pleasure to wear. When I pack this up for a weekend, a 2-night, 3-day weekend in the White Mountains, just for example, with food and water, I'm at like 16 pounds, and I'm digging that. That's nice. It's got a lot of features on it, but I don't want to bore you too much. But nice thick pads on the shoulder straps, hip belt's nice. It's got this little bump in the bottom right on the, in the small of your back. I like that. It puts pressure. It really transfers the weight to the hips good, and you can tell by that being in the middle of your back with these nice hip belts. It's very comfortable. Let's see. Normal attachment points on the bottom, straps for a tent or a sleep pad or whatnot. But again, nice little pack. This weighs 3 pounds 7 ounces, so it's not ultralight, but it's comfortable, if you will, bearable. There you go. My newest acquisition, if you will. Again, just trying to step a little closer to ultralight, if you will. I'm not sure if people would consider this ultralight. This is not a new, but this is new to me. I got this at REI. It's the Flash 30. It weighs 1 pound 6 ounces, and the fabric isn't nearly as heavy as either of those packs. It's kind of thin, but that's how you get the weight savings. I've only worn this on day hikes, not an overnighter yet, but I have fit this thing out with all the gear I need for a 2-night, 3-day trek to the Whites. In the summer, of course, where I don't use as many clothes. I wear the clothes that I have on me, and I'll bring a pair of socks and perhaps a fleece at night and an extra t-shirt. That's about it for clothes, so I don't need the volume, and I can outfit this, or I have, for just to make sure it would work for me with all my gear for a weekend in the Whites. And I'm at about 12 to 14 pounds, so I'm real happy with that. And it's just nice. It doesn't have a frame. It's just got a thin foam sheet that you can remove if you want. So it's more like a rucksack than a backpack. You know, obviously an internal frame. It doesn't really have an internal frame, but it does ride well. Very comfortable. Hip belt pockets. Nice shoulder straps. Again, I do take a little more care. I'm not good with my equipment as far as being. I don't spend a lot of energy trying to be nice to it. I wear it and I hope that it, you know, stands up to the task, if you will. But I do have to be a little more careful with this in the sense that the fabric isn't as heavy. But we'll do that, and it's got some nice shock cord area here for wet items, wet tarp, rain gear, whatnot. So there you go. That's going to be my summer bag for at least this summer. See how she works. My this little Camelback Octane day pack, if you will. I've had this in a lot of videos. I love this little thing. It's, again, this has got heavier fabric on it than the REI Flash 30, but this is very heavy material. I don't know what the pack weighs, not much at all, but I use this for snowshoe and day hikes. I just really like this. It's got a lot of attachment points for external gear if you want to strap it on the side. Got this meshy area in the front for wet items. I usually put headlight if I know I'm going to be caught out after dark. Small, quick to get at items right there. You know, it's just got a zipper opening here for your gear. Nice shoulder straps, fully adjustable. Well, in a sense that they're only adjustable here. It doesn't have a load transfer strap up there or anything. Hip belt with pocket on each side. Hydration compatible, although I don't use a hydration sleeve anymore. This area, it's on the outside of the actual main compartment, right along your back. It's nice. I like to store a tree stand in there, or a tree shelf, or I have a little 5-inch cast iron skillet that I use, especially in the winter, wrapped in a Ziploc bag. It tucks right down there, and it rides well in there. But anyway, I don't want to bore you too much again, folks. When I first got this, it had this bright yellow for, I guess, riding a bicycle, so for the reflective value, I guess. But there was a lot of that lettering throughout the pack, especially here it says Camelback. But to dull that down, I just hit it with a black Sharpie, and just to kind of kill that yellow a little bit for in the woods. But yeah. Love this pack. Again, you've probably seen it in most of my videos. I've had this for a long time, and it's never let me down. Alright, so I hope I've answered some of your questions. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment, and I will get back to you with them as soon as I can. Happy trails. Thanks for watching.